Thank you, Max. Like you said, I'm Nnamdi and I. I'm joined by Barry Anderson. And I want to preface this to begin with that I do believe that the Chargers, they're a fantastic team. They have a high-powered offense, and they have the potential to dominate in years to come. Herbert, he's phenomenal. He has potential to be an all-time great next to Aaron Rodgers. But the issue is they're currently in the midst of the Chiefs' reign of dominance in the AFC, and they're in the AFC West, where they're going to have to play us twice a year. Mahomes, he's an unstoppable force, and these Chargers aren't necessarily that immovable object in their path quite yet, in my opinion. What do you think, Barry?
Oh, yeah. Of course, the Chiefs are a great, fantastic team, but every time the Chargers face the Chiefs, it's always an injury problem, like the most recent game, the missing of Keenan Allen. Mike Williams had to play in the slot most of the game, got him out of his comfort zone, but he still played a magnificent game, especially that touchdown he caught. But I don't understand why you guys keep putting Finnan on him, like for years to come after. It's going to be a great matchup. But, yeah, I really think we're very good on paper and also on the field. It's just like it's always these coincidences of us missing our key players and stuff like that.
Well, you know what, Barry? There's something that I like to live by, and it's this phrase that I've heard for years now: the best ability is availability. And if you can't stay healthy on the field, then you're not necessarily going to dominate in this stacked AFC. As we've seen, there are uprising teams such as the Bills who are coming up, and other teams who are showing glimpses of what they can be, the Broncos, the Raiders, just in our division just as well. And if you're not healthy and you can't take down these AFC West opponents, then you're going to struggle getting even to the playoffs in general.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But after this week, pretty sure Keenan Allen will be back. And what you said, availability is the best ability. So from here on out, I got us going 13-4. We will be AFC West champions. And I feel like the Chiefs won't match the career AFC West wins. The Chargers, Raiders, and Broncos have 16, and you guys have 15. So I feel like the Chargers will take win number 17. Like I said, we have a dominant defense. We have a better running back field. We have a better secondary. We're just better all around. We have better linebackers. But I'll give it to you guys. You guys have better tight ends. You have the better quarterback, obviously. You guys have a better D-line. But as I said, I feel like it's also our year to be Super Bowl champions too. Not being biased, even though if I wasn't a Chargers fan, I would say the Chargers still have a better shot than the Bills, and mainly the Chiefs too. I feel like for years to come, Herbert is going to dominate Mahomes. And, yeah.
I think the thing when it comes to these head-to-head matchups between the Chiefs and the Chargers is you can go player by player, position by position. But what we have seen in the past, and especially that we saw on Thursday Night Football, is that Patrick Mahomes can make anybody relevant. You've got guys on these rosters that even I, as a Chiefs fan, hadn't even heard of over here making touchdown. One of my fan favorites, and I know like a lot of people don't know who this is, Jody Fortson is out here making plays, and I think it's because Mahomes can make anybody relevant. He can revitalize careers. He can really make guys like Jerick McKinnon and Clyde Edwards-Helaire not only be effective in the running game, but in the passing game out here, catching things in the red zone. So I think when you do those head-to-head matchups, the Chargers might be better top down. But the relevancy that Mahomes brings to some of these players, I think puts them over the edge and makes them better than some of this AFC West competition. And on top of that, I think the coaching staff is leagues just miles better than the Chargers coaching staff, which is one of those things that's going to matter when it comes down to it late in the season. As we saw with the Chargers, they had some terrible coaching issues, which is the reason why they sat out in the playoffs last year and ultimately lost to the Raiders, having to watch everyone else play from the couch. So I really think that things like coaching staff is going to put the Chiefs over the Chargers. But
okay, don't act like Mahomes hasn't been blessed though since entering the league. He's had Travis Kelce. He has Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill caught a lot of touchdowns. Tyreek Hill's the reason why teams schemed on them. So don't act like Mahomes hasn't been blessed.
Oh, Tyreek Hill is great.
Mahomes only played a couple of games without Tyreek Hill, and you can't really go for the fact that Mahomes also had walk-ins. He had electrifying guys like Demarcus Robinson last year, Byron Pringle came up in clutch
These
situations.
aren't really necessarily all-stars when it comes to it to the Chiefs receiving core, but Mahomes did week 1 throw about to 8 different receivers.
Come on, the Cardinals defense, they were missing key guys too.
Hey, that's all the time that we've got. So next up, we got a little break, but we're gonna go from AFC to NFC. So let's take it a break.